반갑습니다 여러분. 오늘은 인터뷰 시간입니다. 인터뷰를 하는데 UPenn Wharton School에 다니는 재학생 3학년 형님 되겠습니다. 이전 비디오를 보신 분들은 뭐 자막이 있는 것도 있고 없는 것도 있고 근데 뭐 유학생들은 우리 또 인터내셔널 스쿨 다니고 하는 학생들 어차피 다 알아들으니까. 근데 자막이 여러분 만드는데 한 4박 5일 걸려요. 생각보다 힘든데 그거를 갖다 자막을 타입을 하면 여러분 요 사이사이에다 다 집어넣어야 되거든. 입모양 말소리와 그 타이밍을 다 맞춰서 수작업으로 넣어줘야 되는데 지금은 시즌이 다른 업무에 우리가 좀 집중을 하는 바람에 이거는 raw 비디오입니다. 그냥 그대로 영어 인터뷰 영어 그대로 올리니까 우리 학생 여러분들 관심 가지고 봐주셨으면 좋겠고, 비지니스에 관심 있는 사람, 컴퓨터 사이언스에 관련 있는 사람, 그다음에 탑 20 스쿨에 지원하고 싶은 이런 사람이면은 일단 관심 있게 봐주면은 도움이 될 것이요. 한번 들어봅시다. 시작. Let's do this. All right. Could you please introduce yourself? Tell us what school you attend.
Yeah, hi, I'm David. I attend the University of Pennsylvania, specifically the Wharton School of Business.
Cool. What do you study in college?
Yeah, I'm currently pursuing a major in business with concentrations in finance and business analytics, which is kind of like data science for business majors. And I'm also pursuing a minor in computer science.
All complex stuff. Are you a sophomore, freshman right now?
I'm actually a junior.
Oh, you said junior. Okay, so
Yeah.
how is it so far? Wharton School business program plus computer science. Is it tough? Like how is it? How do you feel about courses?
Yeah, I think the courses themselves aren't too bad. I would say that the CS courses are a little bit more difficult. But in terms of the actual school environment, I really enjoy it. I'm involved in a few organizations on campus, and I feel like a lot of like social activity and stuff revolves around which clubs you're in, and like which organizations you're a part of. And so I've really gotten the chance to kind of dabble in a lot of different things and meet a lot of really great people from very different backgrounds as well.
Hold on. That kind of leads us to the next question, right? So what do you like best about your college?
Yeah, I really like the people at Penn. I have met some of my closest friends. And I think the best part for me is just meeting people with such different backgrounds from me. Like one of my best friends, he's from India, and he has a very different, like his high school experience is so different from mine. One of my other friends from Arizona, etc. And so pretty much you have students from all across the country and all across the world.
Cool. 자, 여기쯤에서 고등학교 생활을 조금 물어보는 시간이거든요. 여기서부터는 어디 학교에 썼습니까? SAT 점수 어떻게 됩니까? 뭐시기 고등학교 때 원서에 관련된 거 조금 물어봤으니까 여러분들 한번 집중해서 들어보시죠. Let's talk about some of the high school stuff here. What were the colleges you applied to? Please name them all. And what are the schools you got accepted to?
Yeah, in terms of the schools that I applied to pretty much all of the T20 schools and the UCs because I went to high school in California. Specifically, I was accepted to Penn, Cornell, Emory, where I got a full ride scholarship. UC Berkeley, UCLA, UCSD, UCSB, and UCI.
Okay, cool. Did you apply early decision or any other early action schools in November?
Yeah, I actually applied early decision to Brown when I was in high school.
Okay. Can I ask, did you get rejected or deferred?
Yeah, I got deferred and then I got rejected in regular decision.
That usually happens, right?
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Tell us a little bit more about your high school. Where did you go to high school?
Yeah, I went to high school in Orange County. It was a large public high school. It was pretty competitive. We had pretty much all of the major AP courses available and typical clubs and activities that you would find in other competitive high schools.
Okay. Did your high school rank students? What was your ranking like?
Yeah, my high school didn't rank students, but I was in like the top percentile or whichever one that my school gave out.
Okay. What about GPA? What was your GPA like?
Yeah, when I was applying to colleges, I had a 4.0 unweighted.
Unweighted. Okay, cool. I believe your high school was AP school. How many APs did you take in high school?
I took around 8 AP courses,
Okay.
but to caveats, my high school is a little bit different in the sense that freshman and sophomore year, they didn't allow students to take AP courses. So
Oh.
I had to take all of my AP courses junior and senior year.
Okay, gotcha. Could you can you elaborate? Like, what are the courses you took in junior year, and what are the courses you took in senior year?
Yeah, so from my memory, so in junior year, I took courses like AP Chemistry, AP Physics, AP US History, AP Statistics. And then senior year, I took AP English Literature, AP Biology. I'm trying to remember the other AP classes I took, but senior year, I took a few other ones.
Let's do this. What about SAT or ACT? Which one did you take? What was your score like?
Yeah, I took the SAT and then I got a 1530.
1530. Okay, gotcha. Next question. What about recommendation letters? Which subject teacher did you receive the letters from? Why?
Yeah, so I got my letter of recommendations from my English teacher, who I had for 2 years at the time. And I picked her because I thought she, well, first of all, she's an English teacher, so I assumed she would write a good letter back. But also, I felt like I had grown a lot in terms of my writing skills. And so I thought she would be able to reflect that. And then I also got my letter of rec from my AP chemistry teacher. I chose this teacher because I had like a personal connection with him and I knew him pretty well at the time. And so I just thought he would be able to represent my character the best. And then I also got a letter of rec from my counselor, who I was pretty close with at the time. And then lastly, I had a few letter of recommendations from professors that I had conducted research with during my time in high school.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks. This AP chemistry teacher was from junior year class, right?
Yeah.
Then the other English teacher, you had him for 2 years, junior year and senior year.
So for the English teacher, I had her freshman year and junior year.
Oh, that.
So
okay. Gotcha.
I thought I was able to kind of like show my growth in my writing over the years.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's talk about some extracurricular activities you did in high school. What are the best 3 activities that you can pick?
Yeah, I think my favorite activity was debate. I had competed at a lot of debate tournaments all across the country. And then I also was a part of the orchestra, and then I had joined a few like orchestras like in the state and also nationally as well. And then I had done some research on the side.
That makes sense. What about internship? Any outside of school research project or internship that you did back in high school?
Yeah, so I had done research with a professor at the Cornell Medical School my junior summer. And this was more so on like the health policy area. And so I was just doing like a bunch of like background research for him. And then I also got the chance to conduct my own research project with a professor at Brown. And so for that one, that was also done junior summer. And then for that one, I was able to present it at a research conference nationally, which was a really cool opportunity.
I have a question related to this. Any one of this Cornell one or Brown one related to business or economics at all?
The Cornell one was related to economics, but then the Brown one was more so related to like computer science and medicine.
Okay, let's go back a little bit. Then did you, when you apply to UPenn, did you apply as business major or something else? And then you switched to business? What happened there? 참고로 이 인터뷰 비디오들은 우리 학기 중 멘토링 프로그램을 하는 90, 11학년 학생들이 사전에 풀 비디오를 다 봅니다. 이 비디오 같은 경우는 몇 분이시냐? 28분짜리 풀 비디오를 다 보고 궁금한 거나 뭐 전공에 관련된 거나 이분의 어떤 하이스쿨 때 했던 인스쿨 프로젝트, 아웃사이드 오브 스쿨 프로젝트, 인디펜던트 프로젝트, 뭐 서머 프로그램 했던 거 뭐 이런 익스피리언스에 대해서 질문을 하고 나서 한 1, 2개월이 지나고 우리가 여기 유튜브에 올리는 거를 참고해 주시기 바랍니다.
Yeah, so I actually applied as pre-med, and
Okay.
then I ended up switching my major.
Okay. But okay, this is off the record. Did you apply to arts and sciences and then you switched to Wharton? Is that what happened?
이게 여기 모든 비디오들을 다 올릴 수는 없고 이게 유튜브 비디오가 너무 길어져도 그렇고 또 우리 멘토링 프로그램을 하는 학생들과 차이는 있어야 되니까 이해를 해주시기 바라면서 어쨌든 이 기본 정보들 보면서 여러분들이 어떤 이런 자극을 좀 받고 공부하는 데 도움이 됐으면 좋겠다라는, 그래서 이 유튜브는 될 수 있으면 그냥 팩트와 정보들 그 다음에 좀 더 퍼스널한 익스피리언스를 우리가 조금 더 세이브를 해놓으려는 의미가 있으니까 그렇게 편집이 된 비디오입니다. 참고해서 봐주시기 바랍니다, 여러분.
Yeah, so it definitely depends. There are like no debate tournaments during the summer, obviously, but during the school year, minimum it would be once a month. But sometimes, typically around October and then also January, February, it'd be like 2 tournaments a month, 3 tournaments a month. So it definitely took up a lot of my time.
No kidding, huh? Imagine. What about next question? What do I have here? What do you think, in your own opinion, what do you think was the most important factor that helped you get accepted to your college?
Yeah, I think the most important factor was the essays. I don't think the awards or anything like that really meant anything because, I mean, to be honest, there's like obviously another debate kid who also got a bunch of awards, and like these college admission officers, they can't tell the difference, but they can tell the difference in the essays. And so I really worked a lot on my essays, specifically for like the UPenn essay. I worked a lot on that and really tried to focus on what I could do to make like a real world tangible impact with whatever I study at Penn. And then also because I got deferred in early decision, I changed up my common application when I was applying for regular decision. So it was just like making sure that my essays were to the best of my ability. And I really tried to communicate whatever spike that I had in my essays.
요즘에는 인터뷰를 너무 많이 해가지고 여기 지금 비디오를 편집을 해야 되는 인터뷰한 사람이 6명입니다. 6명 쭉 보면은 브라운, 유펜, 다트머스, 코넬, 하버드, 예일 6명. 다 다른 학교인데? 짱인 듯. 어쩌다 이렇게 됐지? 신기하네. 어쨌든 요런 식으로 해서 한두 달에 한 번씩 비디오를 올리도록 노력하겠습니다. 여러분들 그 사이에 공부 열심히 하고 선생님은 다음 시간에 만나자.
You can swim in shallow waters, but it's gonna get you nowhere. And I'm way too good to waste my time on boys like you.